See, I'm in front of a Masonic temple, but that's not all it is. Check this out. That's right, as you can see, this Masonic temple is actually MTV's studio. Commemorative cornerstone in honor of the Grand Master that was responsible for the erection of this Masonic edifice. And wait, wonder, what does MTV really stand for? I don't know, kiddies, but something doesn't smell right. I mean, really, what does MTV really stand for? And
see, hear, feel the energy.
Species. What is this? Amazingly, there seems to be luminescence emanating from inside the cavity itself. Any guess is as good as another as to what this perplexing icon represents.
8:52 for London, now boarding at gate 19.
Record, you'll see such amazing stories as proof that Elvis was a space alien.
Viva Las Vegas.
Undead voodoo ritual revealed. Stevie.
And he says they're disposable coffins, I believe he told me. And he says there's 100, at that time he said there was 125,000 there. And they were stacked, he told me 1,500.
Here, who appears to be operating a guillotine. David Crowley was very intentional in this frame of the movie. He added something that I believe he wanted the people to know about. Who is the identity of this executioner? If you look closely, you will see that this terrifying character is wearing something around his waist. It appears to look like an apron. The executioner wears a Freemason apron.
they retained the name Masonic Temple on the face of this MTV studio building. But directly above the MTV logo is the Freemason compass and square. Now that's a pretty interesting place for them to choose to situate their MTV logo. Now, MTV obviously has enough money to make the necessary modifications to this building to remove the compass and square and the words Masonic Temple. At least they could put MTV Studios there, so why haven't they? Well, I ran into one of their employees and they gave me some very interesting hints. I don't know, kiddies, but something doesn't smell right. I mean, really, what does MTV really stand for?
I want my MTV.
I want my...
MTV! Call your cable company!
For years these Masons have been putting their symbolism and satanic programming in our entertainment. They were doing it long before the internet came around by using MTV and other channels to spread their influence, and we had no idea at the time this was happening. Imagine how much influence they have over the internet nowadays that we don't know about. They always plan years ahead, and I know for a fact they have their talons in every corner of the internet because they planned these schemes out long ago in order to deceive and manipulate our thoughts today. Always making sure to be several steps ahead. Please understand and know that many of these truther videos that may seem as if they're revealing things are in fact made by these same people that create the programming and Masonic Hollywood symbolism to begin with. A good way of telling if it's one of their channels is if they have more than a few videos with a timestamp of 33, 36 or 23 seconds or minutes. Some reasons for why they
choose to reveal what they've done and the things they do on these truther conspiracy video sharing platforms are: 1. Because they feel they're so far ahead of the
uninitiated person that by the time we figure out and come up with the way to stop them it'll be too late. And 2, it's a way to brag about what they've done. The Lord told us there will be mockers in the last days. One where you can always tell it's them behind it is if what you're watching has to do with death, whether it be skeletons, zombies,
monsters, aliens or anything unnatural. These people are lovers of death. And we're also told anyone that's a lover of death, the love of the Father is not in them. Make sure not to be deceived. Keep yourselves in the love of the Lord, the one true Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, and our Savior Jesus Christ. May He be with you always. And steer you in His path.
You're watching MTV, the cool brainwashing tool.